The wind is blowing a little bit. That's kind of disconcerting. It's 12:30. Isn't the hottest part of the day yet. You wait and see. This is going to rise in just a minute. It's going to go up to 0.4 in just a second. Oh my goodness. I've got torn rotators and torn biceps. My pain is horrible, especially right now. I feel sorry. There's a lot of people that are suffering. I don't want to put this on hold. I want to show how it is, how hot it is. I'll step away for a second. It's nice and cold here. Look at Otis. He's already, look at my table. I'm setting my table. I have to go get the bird houses that are shaped like sand castles. I'll put the big sand castle in the middle and then add my silverware and goblets if I'm taking a rest. Is that cute? Do you like these? Look at these plates. And these are cheap plastic. And then cloth napkins. Forget where I got them, but they were like 5 cents each. I think at a garage sale or something like that. You like this? Okay. Yeah, this is the fabric that I have in the middle here. And these are 2 oval tablecloths that I put together. My poor birdies, I'm not sure my birdies are going to make it. It's just too hot. Even though I have the ice things on there, I change that icing every hour because it melts. See my Florida Keys room? Oh, mess. Still 117.3. Let me check the other one. We have 1 temperature gauge in the front and 1 in the back in the shade. They're very accurate. This one also says 117. Okay, so each bar, I forget what each bar is. If it's getting ready to change over to, we can get them to give the right time. But it is 12:41. Hey, the temperature went down. 117.1. It says it's going up. What the heck? Why did it go down? That's weird. Anyway, pretty bad. Scary. Oh, he just stuck his head in. The roof is tin, so keeping the ice on there has been what's kept them alive. Otherwise, they'd be dead. I've lost whole nests of these birds about 10 years ago. It had been 90-something degrees out, and I didn't hear them chirping the next morning. And I worried about them, and I lifted the lid, and all 5 of them were dead. So it wasn't a predator or anything. It was just too hot. There was no lid on there, and I have to keep watching the ground to make sure they didn't jump out, because they will jump out if it's too hot for them. But I keep sticking my finger in there to feel it, and it is very nice and cool. And it is a myth. It's not true that the birds can smell that they will abandon their nest if somebody touches their babies. That's not true. because birds don't have a strong sense of smell. But you can see that it's windy here, and that's pretty concerning for all of us, because 20 years ago when it was hot like this, not hot like this, it was hot, but it was like 90 degrees, and somebody went around, set 7 fires, and we just came across this guy had pulled out of this driveway, and then right as he pulled out, we noticed that there was a fire. So it was a white Toyota that started that fire, and so we didn't get any information on him. We didn't see him set the fire, so I couldn't say that he did. But Larry was in our church wear suit and tie, and he's stomping the fire, trying to stomp it out. And then I drove back and found the owner, and he got his Caterpillar and he put it out. Well, he had set the whole side of our hill here on fire, and fire department got it out. And then the next day there was a car parked on our property turnout down below, and it was a man about 40 something years old. He was looking, he says, "What happened?" I says, "Oh, just a fire, no big deal." He says, "Wow, that could have been bad." And I says, "Yeah, they put it out." And I thought, there's your arsonist. Same white Toyota, little what are they, those little Toyotas, I don't know what they are. Not a Tacoma, but not a Tundra, but small. Oh, my poor babies. I'm gonna change their ice pack in a minute. Oh, 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 I burned my feet. Please, if you have animals, their feet are tender, be careful for them. Don't make them go outside on the sidewalk or the blacktop. Please, please, love your animals. Ooh, it's back up to 117.3. Wonder why it went down for a minute. Probably the wind. But the wind really bothers me, because that means it's going to change. Anyway, I'll keep updating everybody. In the meantime, I'll show you my table. I used to decorate for church and weddings and stuff like that, potlucks, dinners, and functions. But my back is hurting me too much. I can't do it like I did. Anyway, my pain just really, it messes up my mind too. And, okay, so I'm going to get that sand castle, put the goblets on, and then I'm going to take it apart tonight, and I'm going to do 4th of July. I have a surprise for you there. So what do you think of this? Not done yet. Anyway, let's go see what the temperature thing says. I'm going to be selling these for charity. You could see on Bed Bath & Beyond, they ask, what, $300 for the pair? Almost $400. Anyway. Oh, these are interesting story on these. Got these in Kauai. We were staying at our friend Miriam's house, and this gal called us. She goes to Miriam's church, and she says, "Oh, I have a surprise for you. I made you folks something, and I'd like to bring it over." And she says, "Very special made." And she says, it was a gift. She says, "I have a gift for you, and I made this especially for you, knowing that you're Miriam's friend." Miriam lived on Kauai in a condo on Kahio Shores, so we would often go to her house and house sit. She said these are there's a few rare shells from the island, Ni'iau Island, which is only for those that were born there or special permission. The public cannot go there. Anyway, she came over And she showed me these, and she says, "Don't you just love those?" I said, "Oh, they're gorgeous. Thank you." She says, "Yeah, I made them especially for you." I says, "Oh, thank you." And she says, "Yeah, $40 cash each." I said, "Huh?" "Oh, yeah, I made these especially for you. They're very expensive, but $40 each. I sell them for 40. Oh, I thought they were a gift. Well, yeah, they're a gift, but you need to pay for the gift. Oh, thank you. We were stunned. That wasn't a gift. She'd come over taking advantage of us, thinking that we were super rich just because we were in Kauai. Anyway, you see, I got them. I told her couldn't pay more than $40 for both of them. And she was kind of upset. She says, "Well, they're worth a lot more." I says, "I realize that, but I just can't spend that much." I says, "We really don't have that kind of money to be spending on trinkets and stuff like that." Wow, that was crappy. It really was. Anyway, here we go. 117.5. Let's see. Here you go, folks. 118. And rising. This is the In the Shade. Very accurate. It's not 4:45. It's 12:40. 12:55. The hottest part of the day is about 4 o'clock. So we got another 3 hours of this. Oh, okay, here's the front. The timing now is 12:55. Here we go. I think it's going to hit 120. Praying there's no fires, please, Lord. No fire. One o'clock. Dong. The bell of doom. Yep, 118. That's weird. Look at that 8 sticking to that 1. Oh, my Lord. It's hot.